Yo, what is going on, guys? This is the J Grind podcast with J Grind as usual. So we got our special guest. It is Jay Sam. Jay Sam, tell him, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad
Uh,
you're on the show. You know what I'm saying? It's an honor to have you on here, to be a part of the J Grind podcast. So as usual, we're gonna be talking about a lot of questions. Guys, he is also an artist. He is an actor. He does it all. He's a director. I've definitely been. I had him on some of my things, and I've actually been on a feature on one of his songs that we're gonna definitely talk about today. So, Jay, tell him a little bit about yourself. Tell the fans, a little bit about you.
man, artist, man. Guy who's New York born and raised. I like to say I'm from Queens. That's where I would say that for. I say that because that's why I like discovered myself. Like that's why I discovered my passion and my entertainment career choice. That's where I met so many people. So I was born and raised in Harlem. Up until my teenage years. Then we moved out to Queens, and and that's when I really honed in on who I am, and molded myself who I am today. So yeah, New York City born and raised. Come from a big family. Uh, man. What else can I say about myself?
Nah,
But
man.
yeah, for sure. Into music, been into music since man, way back I can remember, started off dancing and, writing and, music, just getting into so many different things growing up, in the entertainment realm. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
So
I'm pretty
Jay,
sure y'all later on in this.
you have a passion for music. Where did that come from?
Oh man, I gotta say, the day my mom sat me down in front of the big TV and Michael Jackson was up there, moonwalking and singing and performing, I was like, yo, this is so flipping dope. I don't know if I can curse, but I try to say something. But like this is so dope, and that's my earliest memories. That's my earliest memories, and just me studying Michael Jackson and uh, learning the moves and then like dancing at the family gatherings and I was like 5 6 years old. I just knew that I wanted to be an entertainer like from that very moment. And it only grew and grew and grew from there. So
Okay, so you as an entertainer, like, so what kind of music do you make and why? What is your purpose and to why you're making that kind of music?
oh man, I'll start with my why. See, one, I wanted to feel how I want everybody to feel how I felt when I first saw, the Michael Jacksons, the Missy Elliott's, the people that inspire me. So I want everyone to feel that excitement. That I want everyone to feel inspired. I want everyone to feel like you can do whatever your passion is. Like you just have to go out there and get it, and that's something that I felt watching, my inspirations, that happiness, that sense of purpose, it's just music is just a part of me, and I just want to do that forever, and just the genres that I do, I do hip hop, I dabble in R&B, I'm also into pop, I have such an eclectic music taste. Like, there's no barriers for me, and that's why I like to do the different genres. A lot of people like to put you in a box. Just off appearance alone. Oh, hip hop artist. Yeah, I do hip hop, but I also have so many layers. I also have so many interests in music, so many different faces that I want to show, and just to show a lot of people that sky's the limit, endless possibilities.
Mm. So there's something that stood out to me, that you're in different genres, which you normally don't hear in this era, this generation, and you want people to feel how you feel, and your mom introduced you to Michael Jackson. So who are your top art? Like, give me top five artists. Doesn't
Oh
matter,
man.
gender, alive, or genre.
uh, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Missy Elliott, oh man, Usher.
Mm,
Uh, I gotta say Jay Z.
Jay
Jay
Z.
Z. I gotta throw some hip hop in there as well. Jay Z.
Okay, so I want to ask you, like, from those artists, like, what tell me about each artist as to why you picked them to be your favorite.
Oh man, like Michael Jackson is just everything. I'll start off with him. I've been talking about him so far. Michael Jackson, just everything, just the dedication that he puts into the music. You can tell that he exudes it. Like music is him, and it comes out in everything he do, and it shows on stage. And that's something that I aspire. I hope that I can give that same energy. Janet Jackson, same thing, man. She is a force. She is a legend. And I come from a big family as well. Like it's eight of us, eight siblings. So something that I really admired were, just her wanting to come out and be herself, be step out of that shadow and hone into her own craft and get into her own lane. So that's something I admire from her. She's super, super dope. Missy Elliott is my favorite female rapper of all time. Top two favorite rappers of all time. Like her creativity is insane, and that that inspires the hip hop in me a lot. Just her creativity, her drive, and she pushes the envelope. Like a lot of people like to play it safe and stay in a pocket and stuff like that. Get it how you get it. If that works for you, that works for you. But I love how she just pushes the barrier. She changes it up. She's not your average female rapper.
Mhm.
Um, who else I said? Usher, man. That's the king of R&B to me. Usher Raymond, man. He's uh, just an amazing voice. He supersedes generations. Like just his stage presence, his entertainment. Like that's something that I aspire as well. Love his music. Just love the dedication, the production of it all. And Jay Z, I respect um, so much as a hip hop artist, as a legend. I always say this when people ask me why do I put Jay Z like in my top five. Uh, Something that I love about Jay Z is from like '95.
Mm,
His first album, Reasonable Doubt, all the way up, 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 up. He's grown in his music. His catalog has grown. He's not talking about the same shit on 444 that he was talking about on Reasonable Doubt.
yeah,
And you see his growth as a young guy from Brooklyn. Now he's a mogul, grown man, family man, kids, wife. And that's something I appreciate. I appreciate growth from so that's why I say Jay Z is like super dope, and I think his fan base grew with him. Like it's just real grown man ish,
yeah.
and that's something.
That's dope. That's dope. I love the explanation, which, like I said, you don't really hear from a lot of people. So, you as an artist, like, I want to know, like, what have you been doing lately? Anything that you want to, talk about pertaining a particular song, a particular album that you want to
Oh man,
share to the fans that, we want to know.
yeah. Oh well, I just celebrated the second year anniversary to my last project, Art Mania, that I dropped. Um, 2022, and that was my pandemic baby right there. As I did a whole little long post on Instagram and stuff, but that album was truly monumental to me, and just I had a lot coming from that project and just from that era. It got cut short. Been through some things. My mom, she unfortunately left us, and so a lot of things got cut short. But just struggling to get back to music and finding my love for it and finding the drive again after that. And yeah, I was able to do that. I released two singles as of lately. Good Boy featuring my good friend Fabian Sedeno, and If I'm Lucky. So I have those two records. They're doing amazing right now. Good Boy is in a running to win Best Hip Hop Song on the LDM Radio Music Awards this
Nice.
year. And, just really getting back to the music and getting back to performing, and just really getting back to myself. That's what I've been really up to. And yeah, If I'm Lucky is doing this thing right now. I'm actually putting together a remix, and I got you for that.
Yeah, yeah, I'm on it, guys. I'm on it. I didn't want to talk about me. Just kind of
that,
get you
that
out there.
that's an That's actually an exclusive right now because I haven't announced it. I haven't told anybody. So look out for If I'm Lucky with Jay Grind, and I got somebody else on it as well. So I don't want to say too much as of yet,
All right,
but yeah,
so I wanna know, I heard, the passing of your mom. I want to definitely say condolences to that. And I
thank you.
think, was that the reason for for the projects to come, or like what's the concept to these to the album and those songs?
It was definitely the reason for Good Boy and If I'm Lucky. I wrote that those two songs in the midst of my grieving period. It was very, if you listen to the lyrics, if you into that, if you listen to the lyrics, you can feel right where I wrote it. Like it was just immediately after, like everything was still so raw, and those two songs came from it. And I believe me, I tried to go around it. I tried to go around it. I tried to go back to the club hits and the joints that was gonna have people on their feet dancing, but I just couldn't get around it. I had like writer's block like crazy, and I don't know. I just feel like, and I always make this joke in a weird way. That's like that was my mom saying, where the hell is my song?
Right,
Like you better make a song because that's something she would say. Like
right.
where the f is my song? So I feel like I couldn't get around it. I didn't want to take that ball off the wall and deal with that emotion and that grief, but I had to get through it. If I wanted to get where I am now, musically, I had to do that, and those were the two songs that came from it. You know, and yeah, there's a project that I was working on, but I'm taking a different direction. So it's still coming. The project is still coming, but I'm just having a good time, just releasing some singles and just giving out some songs. You know, so like as because you have multiple albums, and it's a lot of work, like to put together a collective, like a solid project like that. So just at that time, I couldn't commit to that. So I just been enjoying giving singles.
That's good. I know this is a deep conversation. I do want to kind of dive into, what was your relationship with your mom like?
Oh man, she was my best friend. She was my number one lady in my life. Um, is what everybody called. I was called the mama's boy growing up, so I think that says a lot right there. I was a mama boy. We were super tight. She was very protective of me growing up. Like all the kids used to play in the playground. I stayed in the stroller by her side. She would not let me go play. Like I don't
Mm,
know what it was, but we were just super tight like that. And um, even growing up, I say she was my best friend. And of course, she was my mother first. She was my mother first, and I think once you have that good mother-son relationship, or mother-daughter, then I feel like when you get to that adulthood, then you can be best friends with your parent, and it was always respect, always love. She was my number one fan.
mm. That's great, man. And it's funny. It just sounds like it's just so strong. And sometimes I just wanted to say, like, maybe, not saying you, but a lot of people who overlook the appreciation of your parents, until, something happens and you realize, like, hey, um, it's important not to waste time.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's something I always say. I'm so happy. I always gave her flowers. You know, being that she's gone, I'm always constantly asked, like, is there something you wish you would have said or something you wish you would have told her? I told it to her all the time. So there was nothing left unsaid in the end, honestly speaking. And it's
That's
important. It's like, give your parents your flowers, give them the flowers now. Yeah, that was me. Random phone calls. No, I was just thinking about you. I just want to say that you're the greatest, and I miss you. I'll see you soon. Just random acts of kindness, and like they greatly appreciate it. Even though you could say it to them once in a blue, they'll know it in their mind that you love them. Yeah, you my son. You love me. Blah blah blah. But for them to constantly hear it, like it goes a long way. It goes a long way. So guys, do that for your parents. Do it for you.
Yeah, and how do you take that appreciation into your art, into how you deal with people and things like that?
My mom was someone who showed everybody grace.
Yeah,
Very open hearted, very kind hearted, even to a fault. Like good hearted people, they tend to get taken advantage of a lot,
yeah,
and I feel like that's something that I've always loved and admired from her, and I feel like that's something that I've gotten from her. You know, just it's just a part of me. I'm always giving people grace. Um, I always lead with love. And that's something that I take from her. She was very giving, very appreciative, like very family orientated. So uh, I just want to carry that on with me, going forward. And she was the life of the party too, so I think I got that from her too. Like,
that's good, man. That's good. So, your background, your history, the things that you like to do, and are you into acting? I think you've done a little bit of
yeah,
acting, or just strictly music.
it's been strictly music. I'm trying to step my foot into it a little bit. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I just never really had the idea on how to take the first step. I kind of did it with my first music video. I know that I released back in 2019. I
Yeah,
shot it out in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, and it was post-apocalyptic theme, and we had a tape deck with access to a sanctuary with its food and supplies, and then we're being hunted by these people who's trying to get to the sanctuary and stuff. So it was pretty cool to dabble in that in my first ever music video. So I did that a little bit. It was super fun, and that's why I got bit by it.
mm,
Because even I didn't really know how to act or anything, but the people in the video, they are actors, independent actors. So just to be working with them and learning from them, I got bit by the bug, and it's like I just want to do some more acting. And yeah, let me take this moment and say thank you. You casted me in your The World Ain't Nice music video recently, and I also got some acting in that. So I really do appreciate the opportunity.
no, of
You
course.
know, and
And I'm all about growth, and I'm all about pushing, and I'm all about creating a network. And I just want to ask you, I'm glad we're talking about. I don't want to talk about my music yet, but how is it important? What when I mean how is it important? Network. How is your network and your team? Why are they so important to you, Jay, as an artist
hmm,
and as a man?
I feel like just having a good support system that goes a long way. There's nothing like having a group of people in your corner, like just navigating this journey, navigating life. I think that's crucial. It's super important to have, and it's been truly a blessing. Been truly a blessing. Like just having my team, my dancers, and I have people like Fabian and Georgetta Boggs, amazing actress. um, just so many people that's in my circle that I could just talk to every day, because pursuing a career in entertainment, it comes with a lot of ups and downs, more downs than ups, honestly, and you just need that love and support to navigate that, because you can't do it on your own. You throw in a towel, you'll be like, no, I can't do this. But it's good to just have that, if you're having a rough day and stuff, and you could just be like, listen, I'm trying to get this done. This is stressful. I can't make these deadlines and this. Just have that encouragement, that support system is second to none.
Yeah, so I'm glad you speak on that. What would you tell maybe a young artist that's trying to come up or try to build or try to get to that point or where you are? What would you tell them?
Trust your instincts.
Mm,
I would say trust your instincts. You know, you know what you feel like as an artist. You know what message you want to put out into that world, and it's going to be a lot of people who's going to tell you how to be you. They don't know you. You know your passion. You know the message you want to give. Just trust your instincts. I'm not saying completely shut the world out. Because there are some good people in the world that's going to want to help and that's going to want to be a part of the journey and help push you forward. But I would say just stay true to yourself. You cannot go wrong. Trust me, trust me, trust me, guys. Stay true to yourself and trust your instincts. See it through.
Mm. So let me ask you something. Something that was going through my mind, and I'm glad that you said that. If someone was to see you and hear your music, or hear your music, what three words do you think they would tell? They would tell you if they heard your music.
Oh man, I've been told like my pop records, like songs like DJ Save My Life or This Time. Um, I've been told that they didn't expect this when they first heard it, and I don't know, that was just always mind-boggling, like people tell me a lot of people. I'll say this: a lot of people compare. They compare, and what I mean by that is because I do different genres. I do hip hop and I do pop. Um, a lot of people they favor the hip hop and they're not too crazy about the pop. A lot of people love the pop records, and don't think I'm that good of a rapper.
Yeah.
So it's always comparison. It's like it's very rare that I get someone who likes J Sam in totality. Like some people like J Sam the hip hop artist, some people like J Sam the pop star. So that's something that I always get comparisons. But I just always say I appreciate that. Listen, you love the music, you love the music. I appreciate that. You love whether it's just the pop stuff. That hey, that's still me. That's still J Sam. Thank you.
Okay. So I want to ask you, like, speaking of me as an artist, and I know you've heard my songs. What songs stood out to you and why? What made you
Oh,
gravitate to my music?
I would say the song. I like the song "Hate." The song "Hate." I love, love that record. Um, I forgot oh man, I want to say. I mean, I didn't. When we did "The World Ain't Nice," I heard pieces of it, but I didn't really hear it in its full totality until like the music video. So "The World Ain't Nice" is dope. I'll say this: you have what I said to you when we did Talk That interview. You have uh, a cadence feels that just exudes New York. It exudes real hip hop. And that's something I feel is missing. Is just having that cadence. Like you really spit, you really rap. You really feel the emotion in your lyrics. You feel it in the production of it. And it's like you're just super dedicated, and that's something that's truly inspiring, if I can be honest. But definitely, you just have this cadence that I feel hip hop needs. Just raw, authentic rap,
Right.
no
And
fluff,
right,
the meat of the.
right. So you said the song "Hate." Why do you like that song? What explain to me what that means to you in your terms or your interpretation of the song?
I would say one the beat is phenomenal. I feel you flow effortlessly on it. Um, man, again, it's just just the cadence and the rawness, just the rawness of it. You can't help but to stop and listen. And that's something that I really appreciate in your artistry. Not a lot of people have that or put that effort in. Yeah,
Well,
yeah, that's.
well, thank you, man. Thank you for sure. So, what's your goal as an artist? What's your goal?
Nah, I just want to be an inspiration. Music is therapy for me.
Mm,
It's an outlet and it's something that I'm super passionate about, and honestly, I just want to do it forever. Honestly, I don't. I want to be successful. Let me just say that. I want to be successful. A lot of people want to be famous. I want to be successful. Um, and I want to be successful because of the music, not the antics or
The heck?
hear,
Hey Jay,
yeah, I hear you, hear you.
what just happened? Oh my gosh. It like canceled. I can't even see you. Hold
Yeah, I
on.
see you, but I can hear you.
Um uh just come I'm gonna hang up and then just come right back.
Got you.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this. I gotta edit that. I
Oh,
don't know
good.
what happened, man. It was getting good and then getting real good. My bad about that. Can you change it to
It's all good.
landscape if you can?
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, what were you saying? Sorry. It was really really good. Um
All right. I was saying. All right. So I'll say my goal, just from performing, just around New York City, like I have been doing for the past couple of years, and just seeing the joy and the excitement that I put on people's faces and I make people feel with the music. And it's like, I just want to go, I just want to take that around the world. You know, if I can do this forever, I would love to. And that's my goal. It's just to perform all around the world and see those faces, and make people smile, make people feel inspired, make people feel passionate about music as much as I do. Like that's my ultimate goal.
that's good. And I definitely see it. And do you have any upcoming events that you want to, tell everybody and things like that?
Yeah, yeah. So, so yeah. Last year I was rehearsing. I was doing an intimate concert last year, and it was called Art Mania Intimate Nights, and it was in support of my album Art Mania. But again, my mom, she passed away. Things took a really bad turn. Stepped away from music for a while, came back. So I rebranded the show, and it's called The Dolores Show, and it's in honor of my mother. And yeah, it's coming October 26th. That's a Saturday, and the Vino Theater in Brooklyn. I'm putting on the intimate concert, the Dolores Show, and I'm performing about 10 or 11 of my songs. And it's going to be super dope. I haven't done my own show in like, oh man, almost 10 years. 10 years to the day, as a matter of fact. But the Dolores Show that's coming up in October, tickets are on sale now. I have Fabi Sedeno as my special guest. I have other surprises, other artists that's going to be there as well. So Yeah, get your tickets. Go to the website, www.worldofj.com, and you can just scroll down to events, hit the buy tickets. We're almost sold out. We're past halfway,
Nice.
which is pretty cool. So yeah, come out, hear some good music, support independent artists, and come have a great time.
That's
Come have
great.
a great time.
So let everybody know where they can find you.
Yes, y'all can find me on all music platforms. J Sam at Spotify, Apple Music, all of that good stuff. Instagram at the J Sam, TheJaesam. Facebook J Sam, TikTok the J Sam, and my website worldofj.com. You can definitely go there and get automatic updates, immediate updates, and yeah, I'm all over the place. Find me.
All right, all right. So last thing before we go, what is something that you want to tell, you know, the people? Just anything that comes to your mind.
Oh, guys, lead with love, and just focus on the positive. I woke up today and like that message was just on my heart. It was on my spirit. You know, so much negativity. What did I say earlier? I made a post earlier about how a lot of people they give so much energy and attention to one negative comment or one negative person and ignore the 100 positive people. Like why often people let the one negative thing dictate their moves or make the decisions for them when you have 100 screaming people who loves you and supports you and keep going and championing for you, just in society as a whole. I don't know if I'm rambling, but just as a society in a whole, like we should just focus more on the positive. And before you step out your house, lead with love. Like just exude love, give love. That's been on my mind and on my heart all day. I don't know what's that about, but it's just so much negativity. You see so much negativity. You're on your phones like 24/7, and it's all negative. Just take a look around, appreciate the sun, like appreciate life, trees, the wind blowing. Life is super short, and just love on who you love on. Leave with love, positivity, and that's something that's all I gotta say with that.
Okay, look, guys, he's right. Life is short. Take your life seriously. Love everybody. Because we're gonna, what I'm saying, you're not gonna, not, we're not here forever. So, we just want to conclude that, guys. If y'all want to see Jay Sam, check him out on all platforms. Instagram is Jay Sam. Facebook is Jay Sam. His website is www.theworldofjsam. The
World of J.
World of Jay. He is performing when?
It's the Laura Show, October 26th, Saturday at the Vino Theater. Make sure y'all go get y'all tickets. It's gonna be a good show.
Yo, also check out This World Ain't Nice. He's one of the actors on it, and soon will be If I'm Lucky remix. I'm a part of that. So you already know, y'all. This is the J Grind podcast, y'all. Stay up. BX, we in here, baby. Peace.
Yeah.